What's up, Bladers? Today I'm showing off a Beyblade that is absolutely out of this world. This UFO-inspired design doesn't just steal spin. It abducts your opponent's rotation and uses it against them. Get ready, this cosmic combo is about to take Beyblade X to another galaxy. Let's get started. Now that you've seen a glimpse of the Bay, I want to take a moment and talk about the company that made this entire project possible. Today's sponsor, JLC 3DP. Unleash your creativity with the premier 3D printing company on the market right now. I have been personally using JLC 3DP for over 2 years, and I can honestly say their quality and affordability are completely unmatched in the market. Whether you're building your own custom Beyblade or working on something completely different, their huge range of materials and precision printing options make any idea possible. In this video, I'll be breaking down my step-by-step process on how I selected the perfect materials for this custom bay. But don't stop there. 3D printing can transform any hobby if you let it. So take that leap and check them out for yourself. Use the link in the description down below to head over to jlc3p.com, where printing starts as low as 30 cents, and new users get up to $70 in coupons. Huge shout out to JLC3P for supporting this project. Now let's get back to the video. I'm super excited to introduce you guys to my brand new custom Beyblade that I had recently commissioned. This is Derplexorf, a left spinning UX defense type, completely catered for spin equalization. You may be thinking, Ender, how is this supposed to be good at spin equalizing? It's perfectly round. Well, that's where the fun part comes in. So Derplexorf, which I know is a weird name, I'll get to that. The reason this is such a great equalizer, it actually comes down to its gimmick. It has a rubber barrier that comes down out of the flying saucer to look like a tractor beam, as you can see. And it surrounds the Ratchet, making it where it's almost impossible to have a Ratchet burst now. But on top of that, when another Beyblade comes into contact and hits this barrier, which is printed out of TPU, by the way, which is a flexible plastic material, it'll warp inwards like this, and instead of causing actual friction and bursting Derplexorf, the UFO Beyblade, instead it's going to disperse that energy more efficiently, allowing for better equalization, especially because this is a left spin Beyblade. Along with that, the actual flying saucer part is sloped downwards. So if a Beyblade is taller than it, it will scoop up under it like this and cause it to destabilize until the opponent basically rolls over like this and gets hit by the barrier, causing us to steal their rotation. It's super fun. This was kind of inspired by the video where I was like hand spinning Ares Maximus. I thought it would be really cool to make a Beyblade completely catered and designed for spin equalization in Beyblade X. So that's how we ended up with Derplexorf. I guess I should also tell you the name is actually an inside joke. Like a year or two ago, my friends were saying that I kept speaking in my sleep saying Derplexorf, the feathered one, glory to Derplexorf, stuff like that. And it became a running joke that aliens were like talking to me in my sleep as like a conduit or whatever. I know it's weird, but we found it funny. And I was like, oh, it would be hilarious to make a Beyblade based off of that. And it's a little bit hard to see here, but underneath the launcher tabs, I decided to go with a clear resin to look like the bulb on top of the saucer. There's actually a UFO motif, which I'll throw an HD image on the screen right now so you can see what it looks like. I probably should have went with a more clear resin, but I wanted to experiment a little bit, and that's how we ended up with this. For anyone wondering, this was modeled by Spooky on Discord. I'll throw an image of their user right now in case you want to DM them for your own custom Beyblade commission. They did a pretty good job with this. I'm overall pretty happy with it. I'm excited to see how it performs too. I guess I would also like to talk about the materials a little bit. I mentioned that this is TPU, a flexible plastic, which basically is a stand-in for rubber, a more affordable option to rubber resin. The actual metal is titanium TC4, which I particularly like because it has a low density, so it's not overly heavy. It's very close to Zamic free, which is the material that Takara Tomy uses. And it's softer than steel, so it's less likely to scratch up your official products in comparison to a steel custom Beyblade, which to me is everything. Beyblade's an expensive hobby. The last thing you need is to make it more expensive by breaking parts. So yeah, titanium is definitely the way to go. Okay guys, now that I've introduced you to my custom blade, let me tell you a little bit about my Ratchet selection for this combo. I went with 760, which is a personal favorite Ratchet of mine. Specifically, I went with this green 760 from the Drasil remake. In my opinion, 760 is the perfect Ratchet for Derplexorf, because it has a lower center of gravity due to these little nubs on the overall burst ring on the Ratchet hanging lower. And in my opinion, having a heavier lower center of gravity Ratchet is absolutely essential on this Beyblade, particularly because of the tractor beam barrier gimmick. This is super low down. As you can see, it goes past the Ratchet. This is going to cause this Beyblade to have extreme scraping issues if it starts interacting too much with the extreme line or getting knocked around in the walls. That's going to be a major issue that we'll probably see during the battles. That if this Beyblade hits the wall, it's going to lose all of its stamina almost instantly due to the barrier. So we want to try to stay as centralized as possible or above the extreme line. Okay guys, let's talk about my bit selection for this custom combo. I'm sure you won't be surprised for me to tell you that I had a custom bit created. This is Gyro Ball. It has a titanium TC4 free spinning ring, and hypothetically this defense bit should conserve angular momentum by the heavy titanium ring spinning independently from the rest of the combo. However, this did not work out how I originally intended. While this is a really cool bit design and it looks like a UFO if you couldn't catch on, it is too heavy. That's simply the issue I came across during testing. Gyro Ball is extremely heavy, and because of that, when it bounces onto the stadium like this, the actual combo comes apart because it can't survive the impact of it landing, which is super interesting. It's something I did not account for while designing this Beyblade. So yeah, even I make mistakes. I've been designing and drawing custom Beyblades for like 6, maybe 7 years now. I still have oversights that I don't catch and flaws in my designs. And by fault, yeah, Gyro Ball does not work the way I intended, at least not on Derplexorf. So as a substitute, we're going to be using Elevate. In my opinion, Elevate is the perfect substitute to Gyro Ball. It has a wide LED plate, just like Gyro does, so it can roll off the stadium and help with equalization matchups. But instead of having a ball tip like Gyro Ball, it has like a double wedding cake flat. And I'm sure you don't need me to tell you that. You know what Elevate is. But one of the benefits Elevate has that Gyro didn't is its specialty teeth. Well, I guess teeth in general, but its specialty teeth cause it to rise up on the extreme line, which in my opinion is going to be perfect for Derplexorf, particularly because of the barrier. This Beyblade's incredibly short, so it's kind of difficult for bays to actually hit the barrier from the testing I've done. So when I added Elevate, it actually lifts up on the extreme line and causes more head-on contact with the barrier, which should help with equalization. Another oversight that I did not catch while designing is actually how smooth the titanium TC4 blade is. It's super smooth, and there's actually nothing to really grip onto for your opponent unless they're using rubber, for example, like Impact Drake. But that's an exception, not the rule. Most Beyblades can't grip onto Derplexorf, which I thought would be incredibly beneficial as a defense type. But in reality, it's not. Mostly because there's no way for it to properly grip onto an opponent to exchange rotational energy while spin equalization is occurring. And then that's also an issue with the tractor beam. It's perfectly round. There's nothing grippy, no protrusions at all for bays to catch on to help Derplexorf equalize. So that's definitely an oversight that I did not catch while designing this. However, you will see Elevate helps negate this issue at least just a little bit. But as you'll see, this combo has pretty decent performance, and I think you'll enjoy getting the test out as much as I will. But let's get started with the battles. Okay guys, we're going to be doing a few different rules than normal today for the battles. We're going to be battling against 4 different meta combos. We have Dran Buster, 360 Low Rush, Wizard Rod, 960 Ball, Phoenix Wing Swoop, Well, that was Phoenix winning 760 Rush before I dropped it, and Nightmail 960 Free Ball. We're going to be doing first bay, the 4 points is the winner. I know that is a little bit short of normal. That's 1 less bay and 2 less points per matchup. However, the reason I'm doing that is spin equalization matches often take a long time, so I think that's a good way to balance out the video length duration. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing just because I want to save y'all some time and myself some time. First up is Wizard Rod 960 Ball. First battle, 320 shoot. Go, Derplexorf. Come on. Abduct that spin. Derplexorf looks so cool while it's spinning because you can see the light between its like barrier in real life. Hopefully, if anyone does choose to print off, they get to see that. It's awesome. It's also really good at destabilizing bays. If I put it on like low flat, it would probably like murder something. Most likely itself, let's be so for real. Come on, Derplexorf. It's equalizing pretty well. Come on, come on. Hang in there. Hang in there. Oh, it's going to be really close. Okay, first point goes to Derplexorf with a spin finish. Current score of 0-1. Next battle, he's going to shoot. Let's see how it does while being aggressive. I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of like an upgrade to, like, Barrier Lucifer from Beyblade version, if y'all are familiar with that. The return of the barrier gimmick. It's glorious. Man, it's like speeding up like crazy right there. It's cool. We are wasting a ton of stamina, though. Come on. Come on. Come on. Scrape, scrape, scrape. Oh, yeah. That's Derplexorf with a spin finish once again. Current score of 0-2. Next battle, 320 shoot. Ooh. Oh, my God. Yeah, Derplexorf seems to be really good against other stamina and defense types because it's so good at destabilizing them during that constant contact. I feel like we're going to have a little bit more trouble with attack types though, which is kind of funny. Usually it's the opposite when you're using a equalizing combo like this. I really like how Derplexorf looks while it's spinning, though the purple looks so nice. Let me know what y'all think about in the comment section down below. I'm pretty happy with it. And give me suggestions for Beyblades you want to see in the future. I'm going to be doing, I believe it's 18 more collabs or so over the next few months. So there's going to be tons of Beyblades. Okay, that's Derplexorf with a spin finish once again. Current score of 0-3. Going on to the next round. 320, go shoot. Yeah, if there was an awkward cut right there, it's because I miscounted the points and realized I had one more battle to do. So, yeah, that's my bad, guys. Try not to make fun of me, please. I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, if there's any Beyblades you want to see moving forward, please let me know. I'm absolutely down to have a bunch of stuff commissioned. This is a super fun opportunity that I have with JLC, and I love custom Beyblades. Like, if I was a modeler myself, I would make videos on them all the time, but I'm not. But yeah, also if you are a free modeler with some talent, reach out to me on my public Discord server. Just give me a ping and show me some of your work and maybe you'll get a commission. Come on, Derplexorf, win! Win! Come on, take the dub, take the dub, take the dub. Yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that was Derplexorf. Maybe it was a tie, but I'm going to say that it was Derplexorf with a spin finish. Final score of 0-4. Moving on. Next up is Phoenix Wing 760 Rush. First battle, go shoot. Oh my god, why is it accelerating like that? Oh my god. Why is it so angry? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Man, the destabilization like shape of this thing is insane. Come on, let's see, can it outspin Phoenix? That's the question. There's a bit of a weight disparity. Come on, come on. I think that was a draw. Okay, still a current score of 0-0. Next battle, 3-2-1, go. Oh my god. The aliens have chosen violence, guys. This is so cool. I've been wanting to make this Beyblade for like a year now, but I was like, I don't feel like commissioning anybody or doing anything like that. But here we are. It's pretty cool. Come on, Derplexorf, go. Okay, that's Phoenix Wing with a spin finish. Current score of 1-0. Next battle, shoot. Oh, that was a gnarly hit. Barrier's going crazy right now. It makes for such interesting like gameplay. Because like if you look, you can see that the Beyblades are actually like the blades themselves aren't hitting. It's the barrier hitting the everybody's Ratchet. I'm pretty sure that was a draw, so it's still 1-0. Next battle, go shoot. Oh my god, did you see Phoenix ramp off a Derplexorf? That's crazy. Y'all probably hate me, like, why did you name it Derplexorf? It's such a weird, long name. Well, I can do what I want, so, yeah. Fight me, I guess. Should I do a video where I put, like, Hatchax, Derplexorf, and Ares up against each other and just see what happens? Just a huge battle royale. I think that was Derplexorf. Okay, that's a current score of 1-1, I think. It's super hard to tell because it's so close. Next battle. War. Oh, man. Oh! Come on, Derplexorf, take him down. Yeah. Slam him in the wall. Put in that work. Come on. I think that was Derplexorf again. So that's a current score of 1-2. I apologize if I misscored. It's really hard to eyeball this stuff. I'll do slow motion shots for the actual video. Next battle, free 20. Oh, the recoil. Come on, Derplexorf. Okay, that was Phoenix Wing with a spin finish. That's a current score of 2-2. Next battle, go shoot. Oh my god, that was crazy. Oh my god, it's gnarly. I think that was a draw, so it's still 2-2. Next battle, go shoot. I really was not expecting this many draws. I'm surprised we haven't had a single KO yet. Oh man. Oh no, Phoenix Wing stabilized. This isn't good. Okay, that was Phoenix Wing. That's a current score of 3-2. Next battle. Oh my god, it's so close to being a KO. Come on, Phoenix. Wait, why am I saying come on, Phoenix? I want Phoenix to lose. Man. Well, damn. That's kind of sad, guys. I can't believe I did that. Okay, that's Phoenix with a clear spin finish. That is a final score of 4-2. It's actually pretty close matchup for these guys. I think the little bit of extra weight on Phoenix is helping, though, because Derplexorf is super light now that it doesn't have gyro ball. Okay, moving on. Next up is Nightmail 963 ball. First battle, go shoot. Oh! Ooh! Derplexorf, hang in there. Come on, Derplexorf, go. Okay, it's Derplexorf with a spin finish. That's a current score of 0-1. Next bow, go shoot. It's like bumper cars. It's so funny. Like, the recoil looks super high, but, like, it's so soft at the same time. Like, it's not loud or anything, which is so funny to me. Okay, that's Derplexorf with a spin finish. Current score of 0-2. Next bow, go shoot. Bumper cards, go! Okay, that's Derplexorf with a spin finish. That's a current score of 0-3. Next bow, go shoot. Whoa, why did it accelerate like that? That was so weird. We went into hyperspace. Yeah, I'm gonna keep making bad space jokes the entire video. Come on. Okay, that's Derplexorf with a spin finish. That is a final score of 0-4. Nightmail loss. Moving on. Finally, we're going up against Dranbuster 360 Low Rush. I'm kind of scared. It seems like Derplexorf's only really good against stamina and defense types, so it's going to be a little concerning. First bow. Oh my god, what just happened? That was insane. They, like, accelerated so quickly. Oh my god. Okay. Derplexorf, win, please. I think that was a draw. It's still a current score of 0-0. Next bow, go shoot. Oh man, first KO of the video. That's Dranbuster with a KO finish. Current score of 2-0. Man, that came out of nowhere. It looks like Dranbuster's actually like hitting these like tiny little like ridges up here. Next bow, go shoot. I think the only way for us to win is to let Dranbuster just wear itself out and miss a bunch of times after extreme dashing. But it seems to be equalizing even better than we are, which is hilarious. I think that was Derplexorf, so that's a current score of 2-1. Next bow for 2 shoot. Come on, Derplexorf, hang in there. Oh god, so the way Dranbuster starts equalizing is insane to me. Come on. I think that was Dranbuster with a spin finish. That is a current score of 3-1. Next battle, shoot. Okay, that's Dranbuster with a KO finish. That is a final score of 5-1. Damn. Okay guys, as you saw, Derplexorf 760 Elevate has a pretty mixed bag of performance. It did incredibly well against Wizard Rod 960 ball and Nightmail 960 free ball. However, against Dranbuster 360 low rush and Phoenix Wing 760 rush, it did not perform nearly as well. It was a little bit more tied up with Phoenix Wing, but not so with Dranbuster. It's really interesting. I was not expecting this performance when this Beyblade was designed, but overall it does a pretty good job at equalizing stabilizing. In the future, if I upgrade this Beyblade, I will make a few key changes, like making a solid contact point. But yeah, let me know in the comment section down below what you think of this video. Make sure to like, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the bell to be notified every time I upload. Check out my public Discord too, link in the description if you want to get this Beyblade for yourself. But in the meantime, go check out this video where I made my girlfriend her own custom Beyblade Hatchax 160 low gear mock. It's an absolute powerhouse. But in the meantime, peace out, Bladers.